We've been playing for about a year now almost, and that's just crazy. But we're just gonna continue like usual. Like usual, we first have some announcements, and then we're gonna go back into the game and see what happens with the shenanigan. So first thing, like usual, tokens are made by Shoutout Green. Be sure to check her out on Instagram. It's awesome art, and she deserves some support and love because, come on, being an artist is not easy in these times. Second, Shade. What's the YouTube status?
It's online.
All is online. Good. Third of all, our Elsa here, player of Rayla. She might not be there upcoming week, or she might be later, or maybe not at all. Don't worry, she's all fine. She has some scheduled events. That's just really causing her not to be able to be here.
React.
She will most likely not be dead.
She is not dead.
Yeah,
hopefully.
just some exams I have to redo. You know, the usual student stuff.
Student life. That's why it's good. No.
Yeah.
Then I had something else. Yeah, we are going to hit a few nice mileposts in the upcoming weeks. For instance, one milestones. Thank you. One of them is that we are streaming for about a year already, and the other one is that we are about to hit the 50th episode. We think we're going to combine more information on that later. So yeah, I just realized I was watching to my screen, not to my camera. Good. So yeah, don't. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, and we will keep you informed on either our Instagram or our website, or another channel that we use that I suddenly completely think of right now. So
YouTube?
YouTube maybe. That being said, does anyone else have an announcement to make today?
If you're Dutch and you're over the age of 18, go vote next Wednesday. Go vote the upcoming Wednesday.
Take the pencil home.
Figure out which party you're going to vote for. Use your vote. Be a good person in this democracy. And, still take the pencil because of COVID measures. It's allowed this time.
Yeah, put it in like a photo casket kind of thingy. Save it for later to tell your your grandchildren.
What
Keep yourself to the rules. Don't be a dumbass.
Steal the pencil?
No, you're legally allowed to take the pencil this time due to COVID rules.
Yes.
Take it.
Take your own. Oh.
When my municipality had elections for some reorganization, we could take the pencil like a month ago, and you can do the same thing with this election. So even if you don't care about the election that much, just go vote so you can take a pencil.
That's a good one. I didn't know that, so that's also some new lesson for me today. All right, I think that is all the announcements. Right? Did I miss something? Oh man, dude, I'm tired. I think that's it. So let's roll the tape then, I suppose.
And there we are.
And that's when you notice that we should change our intro because Arkle's no longer with us.
We'd have to do the whole new photo shoot.
Yeah, that's maybe something we can do later.
Yeah. I still have the extremely limited edition, one-time only poster of the picture of our entire group. Because the actual artist just printed one out at a special shopping gift for my birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Do you have it in the background? I can see it, but hang on. Yeah, show it. fucking god, that's so
I
awesome.
can't see it because I'm on my phone.
You can double tap on
Leo,
the
make a
camera.
nose.
Wait,
Yeah.
let it do it again. Oh, no. Fine.
Make a photo later. That is a fucking awesome birthday gift. Must say that. Okay. Sorry, I was munching on some pizza still.
Munch, munch, munch.
No, mommy. Definitely. Munch, munch. Alright, so. Last time. What happened last week? Arkel got preached on by the god Thur. And the paladins of the same god took him along to give him some new lessons in life. Meanwhile, Rayla moved towards Putlogi to tell the Shadow Gang her opinion about the attack that she had before, and basically, long story short, she did not appreciate it. However, the Shadow Gang was nowhere to be found. Can you hold it together, Rayla?
No.
The group then met up at the Fair Putlogi, and they got to know the new member, which was Ray of Hope. Santa Claus, Baymax, Verbolg, who is about to spread happiness and love. Is that a good description?
And
Don't I
graves.
Don't I still have the wait, oh no,
He's the candy-giving, kind, bulky Furbolg.
that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to something of which I got a few sessions ago. a very interesting scroll. Ray of Rays, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow, I didn't even consider that one.
Yeah,
We all know the Ray of Rays was about a different Ray, am I right?
Yes,
have
it
been
was.
considering it for the past week.
Oh no.
I
Right,
will let the original. I will let the Ray know that it's appreciated.
Your view just switched, by the way.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
sideways.
So, but were you recapping or weren't you?
Yes, I was. So that's basically said. My computer may be annoying in a moment. Oh no, never mind. Don't think so. So, oh, it is actually. There you go. So that's being said, these are the days within the cities in which the city center of Putlogi bustles. The weather's beautiful. The ferries arrived and the days seem good. This year is not any different. Except for one thing.
Circus.
A group of closer growing fans is visiting the fair. And we left off just as they were about to enter a tent that people had been running out screaming before. As they walk in, you guys see a gigantic silhouette that does not seem to be stopped moving. Six
Who was
heads.
entering? I'm sorry?
I think everyone but Ray, I think, was going in.
Yep.
And instead of Ray, we had 6 people walking in. Amaryllis, Gordo,
Gary?
Keyleth,
Gary?
Gary,
Yes.
Amaryllis, Rela, Aturo, Cordo, Kayla.
Yes.
It's in the
yes.
chat, the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Oh, good one. I forgot to log into Roll20. Oops.
Oh yeah, me too. Only I had it somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Yes.
Dear DMs, we would like it.
It was in front of my nose, but I'm not very. It's Monday, isn't it?
I feel it's Monday. So, for the guys who don't know, Monday is my day off. So, I usually brain fart all day, and it hasn't stopped. Basically. So, yeah.
Arturo.
Any hoot.
I have no clue which campaign I am right now.
Well, I would like to think you're in Judgment by Dice right now.
I have no clue. It's still loading. We're gonna check. Oh yeah, it is by Judgment, but no, it's a different one. God damn it.
I have it
That's
open,
probably
so
the
I
Tomb
can
of Annihilation one.
Yes, I am.
Because somehow we decided to name our
Yeah, that was a plan. from
D&D
before.
campaigns the same name.
We first wanted to do that one on stream and call it Judgment, and then. Alright. No.
Technical
we're
difficulties.
launched-
Technical difficulties. A problem since episode 1.
Oh, always has
Truth.
been and always will be.
So, I'm on.
Yes, me too. Alright, I'm there. Finally. So, 6 heads move absolutely everywhere, as this is a Hydra. All of you are placed at equal distance from each other. Before some screens move up and the Hydra gets to see you.
I'm
Everyone
gonna.
in this-
Is it a real Hydra or a fake Hydra?
You don't know.
Can I roll an Arcana to know?
All of you who are in the tent right now, roll me initiative.
Um,
Gordo?
I just quickly wanted to ask, since I don't exactly remember this last time, what, and also for the viewers in the audience, what are the exact rules of this tent again?
You get. Sorry, wrong type to eat. You get placed on the same distance all around the Hydra. And on your turn,
Yo,
You can-
yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe the initiative counter if you want us to roll for initiative.
oh, gotcha.
For like tactical reasons.
Alright, and wait for it, please. Because I first have to clear it out, and you can't see that there's something in there, but I can. So, there we
You
go.
can
Okay,
Keep
clickety,
a tool, I want to
clackety,
say.
boom.
And this makes you to delete them all at the same time.
Ooh.
Jesus, Rayla.
So, all of you players
Pathetic.
you are all allowed to take along one weapon and your armor. Yes. The goal of
What
this
were the-
game. The goal of the game is not to get eaten by the Hydra. You're allowed to take armor and one item or a weapon. If you attack the
wait.
Hydra and you deal least 10 damage, you cut off his head, and you will not be attacked in that turn. I can still speak. And the Hydra can attack you too. If you lose more than 20 damage, you're out.
I just realized something. Hey, I do more damage now.
I have this very interesting thing called claws.
No, I just realized that Kayri does like more damage now for like 2 separate reasons, and I like this.
The cave is gonna take along a cat.
I was more is the cat an item?
Yes, technically, yes.
Because I was more thinking about I've got this very nice thing called an arcane firearm,
That is fair.
and I did not think a familiar would be an item.
Go for Firearm then. Yeah, it's all your choice.
Is the
Okay.
Why is my familiar an item? Like, I'm still taking the firearm, but I'm still kind of sad about it.
Because it is built by you. That's why. It is
Rude.
familiar.
Well, but you know, okay.
Alright, there we go. Ooh. Okay, that's good.
It's Caleb
Didn't
as well.
Oleander look like a normal cat?
Yeah, he just looks like a cat.
Fair. Fair, okay,
Like-
then it's not an item. But I was like,
like-
hey, you built it yourself. It's
like, it looks like a
technically
cat.
not alive. It's not
Like-
alive. It's not.
Like we get it, like when it comes to D&D ruling, it is definitely an item. Let's be honest, but like I don't think the
It's a
NPCs
cat.
would be like, ah yes, item.
It's a cat on a leash. That's all they
Fair.
know. The cat's here for
Fair.
moral support.
Alright.
Then again, who will take their cat within a danger tent?
Alright,
It's
gotcha,
an
guys.
emotional
Guys.
support element.
Guys. Do you guys want to discuss about whether a cat is an item or not? Or do you want to play this game? Because the choice is all
I kind of
yours.
want to.
But if you're gonna discuss about cats, I will mute myself, I will turn my camera off, and I'll finish my pizza.
Let's play a game.
I also add Caleb.
Yes,
Caleb.
Kenneth. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna make a turn order. Okay. So, Carrie, so what I'm gonna do, basically, there are 6 heads of the Hydra. There are 6 players. Every time a player has had a turn, the Hydra has its head has a turn right afterwards. So if you chop off the head, I skip the turn. If you don't chop off the head, I will actually roll an attack for you. Yeah? It is best to either, I'm not sure, will my podium keep the damage total?
I am busy to take the damages. And do you
Alright.
throw the damage from the Hydra?
Yes, I will. Did you make a character sheet for it?
No,
Oh, hahaha. Okay, I
but
will roll
it's
it.
it's on the
I-
sheet.
I will roll manually. That's okay.
You
You
have,
are allowed to use magic or divine stuff. Yes.
I'm allowed to use magic, you say?
Mm-hmm.
But when you need some materials for it, you may take one piece of material with
Yes, exactly.
Can't
So
I take my cross? Like my religious
can.
symbol?
yes,
Yes.
that's a leaf, but yes. All right. So, Carrie, it's your turn first.
No, it's Rayla's
No.
turn.
Huh?
it. Rayla.
How can I?
It's most certainly Rayla's turn.
Where is? Oh, whoa! I will scroll down. Never mind. My bad. Technical difficulties, guys. We're 20 minutes in and we still haven't done shit. Good. Rayla.
Rayla has never, ever, ever seen a Hydra before, so she would not know about the fact that when you chop off one head, another grows back. So she'll be like, ah, yeah, easy peasy, let me squeeze it. And she will use her short sword to attack this bitch.
Sure. 13.
No, it misses.
Misses. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then I will use my fucking action to disengage. Well, bonus action, and then I will move my ass away, and then I will just fire 5 bolts of the grave at his head.
Sure. Go ahead.
I mean, overkill? You need to deal 10 damage to pass the round. You know that, right?
That number crunching is out of character.
Okay, fair enough.
I just see this big ass thing. I don't know. So
Anyways,
I
I started blasting.
yes, that's now. Let's just put it at 3 then. I will fire 3 bolts of the grave. So that's 3 times 3d6. Yes.
Yes.
I do need to roll attacks for them. I forgot. Let me roll
They're very clever.
d20.
Hits.
I will put my modifiers later for them
Misses.
because I do have modifiers. I think.
Misses.
Oh yeah. Even with
Definitely
my
misses.
dex, I think d8 also misses because that's a 3.
Roll a 3 hits.
With my proficiency, so that's plus 6. So that's that's still
14.
that's 14. Does that hit?
That just hits.
Ooh, okay. So then I get to roll my first damage. Necrotic, so that's 9, and my second is 11, so that's 20 necrotic damage.
You all watch as Rayla just takes out with her sword, and she just, like, the Hydra head moves away just in time. And she makes a few steps back. And goes firing the balls of grave. I mean, you guys know it's green, right?
Yeah.
So 3 green balls move up towards the Hydra, and you see the first one that's just hitting it right in the one eye. And the other hits in the other eye, and the head explodes. And the first head is taken out. Rayla, you do not get attacked in your turn.
Yay! I am afraid for my next turn. I'm in
Wait a minute.
danger!
Alright, Carrie.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know it's my turn. Before I just say exactly what I'm going to quickly recheck how my Eldritch Cannon works.
It was clever to do that up front, but sure.
Yeah, I know, but I was focusing on what happened on Rayla, and then I forgot that I
It's fair. It's
had
okay.
to like check. Basically, if any of you knows from the top of your head, if the Eldritch Cannon is a bonus action to like fire.
Isn't the Eldritch Cannon like you use your Eldritch Blast and you get like a bonus on the Eldritch Blast? Isn't that your
No,
entire
that's-
evocation?
It's for Kairi, it's for the cat. But anyways, I'm going to first use my oh dear, what did my character sheet just closed itself? I want to cast Firebolt at the Hydra thing.
Go ahead.
Using my arcane firearm. So that does an extra 1d8 damage, but I'm first just gonna see if it's like
Not too shabby.
Is it
25?
hits?
10 fire damage plus that's 18 fire damage.
18.
Jesus, that's like, damn.
Kairi, you just shoot a firebolt at the thing, and you just straight burn his head off.
I would
You know
quickly look up. Okay, we're like, do you guys remember how there's like little gun coming out of him? Surprise, Kairi now has her own gun.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
What do
she
you
made
have
a
there?
gun.
A gun!
A gun!
No!
She made a gun in her spare time and it shoots fire.
However, Kairi, you do notice that the neck is still bleeding. Even though you got a very good burn mark, there's still blood coming out of the neck.
Dad, I want to like. Why doesn't it say anywhere clearly? This is very sad.
However, I'm going to move on a bit. You two do not get attacked.
Oh wait, I can use my bonus action to have my dear Oleander. Also, you don't try to scorch the thing close. You know, wait, do I? I hate the fact that I don't know if I, as a character, would know that the bleeding Hydra head grows back. Would I, as a character, know this?
Roll me a nature check, please. Nature or Arcana?
I'd say Arcana, but that's my opinion. Because
Yeah,
it's a
the
magic.
thing is,
Because it's a
a
magical creature.
But yeah, you're right, Arcana.
17.
You would definitely have heard of Hydras. You would probably have heard a few myths. There is, however, only known that if you chop off a head, that you grow 2 heads back. And given the fact that you're spending a lot of time in the library, you know that. There is, however, not really something stated about something to prevent that.
I said I'm not going to have Oleander scorch it close. Then Oleander
Alright.
just gets to stand guard.
Alright, good. Then we continue towards Cordo.
I do that.
Alright, let me see. Spirit Guardians. Good. That's only damage, right? Is there a saving throw needed?
Ta-da!
Whoa.
Spell save DC 13. What kind of?
Yeah, I don't know why. My spell DC
Yeet.
is just sucks.
That's not what I'm trying to figure out. Good.
I think your spell DC is your wisdom modifier.
I
Not
shall,
sure how high Cordo's
look for
wisdom
the stats of a
Uh,
Hydra.
Gordo has a 15 in
Wisdom
wisdom.
saving throw.
Wait
Well,
a
that
minute.
corresponds, because that's a +2 or +3.
Okay, I quickly do need indeed the stats of a Hydra.
I also,
Yes.
I'm looking for it.
Alright, gotcha.
What, wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yes.
Plus no, 0.
Well, that's a fail. So, the damage is 17. Your spirit guardians are hopping merrily around. It were in the shape of... What's it again?
Just
No,
like
I'll go.
little blue ethereal fairies with
Yes,
like gold
that's the
armor.
Yes, that's the one. The blue fairies are just happily numbing away on the neck of the Hydra, and his head falls off.
Just plop.
Exactly. You two do not get attacked. Then it's a turn for Atul.
Yes. Quick question. Can I
that's
do a bonus action before a normal action?
You definitely can. You have action, bonus, action, movements. You can use them all at your own.
In your own,
At your own discretion.
time.
Exactly.
I want to do Hunter Smart on the Hydra.
Sure, go ahead.
Ooh, smart.
Hold on. Yeah, that's 4 extra damage, I believe. And I would not be able to take bow and arrows, right?
Don't think so, no.
So I will have to make.
But isn't that
A
counted
bow
as
and
one
arrow is
weapon though?
one thing, I think.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yes, you can take both.
Okay. Good to know. Then I would like to try to shoot an arrow into the eye of the Hydra.
Sure. Roll me an attack.
With my longbow.
That hits. You're gonna roll damage now.
And then, hold on, roll damage. Plus the 4, so that's 16 piercing damage.
Alright, so Aturu, for you, you're trying to hit it, and you aim for the eye, and it almost seems to go miss. But last moment, you see just the tip pierce the eye, and continue through to the brain. And because apparently the Hydra is one with a loose head, it falls off.
The head falls off?
Yes, it does. Don't ask me how.
It's useless.
Yes, exactly. It's rendered useless, so it's just let go of like a lizard still.
But they won't grow too back?
You don't know.
Oh gosh.
Obviously,
no.
there will be.
All right, I'm quickly readjusting. Otherwise you can't see the
Obviously.
Keyleth.
I've been trying to
Small
say-
little Keyleth. What would
She
you like
got
to-
a quarterstaff. Just want to say,
She
Amaryllis, you know, was like, here, you can borrow my quarterstaff for this.
Keyleth, what are you doing? Oh, is it up to me to describe or it's up to
Oh,
you?
it's your. You may.
Oh,
Be
alright. We're waiting for each other. Gotcha. Keyleth, she's pretty much a bit scared. And she looks at the Hydra and she looks at the people around her. And she is like, I'm not gonna do this. And she disappears.
Poor child. Amaryllis is going to feel slightly bad in her corner of the Hydra fighting tent.
She disappears as in she isn't
she
visible
just
anymore.
Yeah, she just literally
Oh.
stands and next moment she's gone.
Furbolgs, man, they're cool.
Kills.
Okay, so that's Keyleth's turn. Her Hydra head doesn't try to attack her, but it's with disadvantage. Because invisibility. That is a 5. That's an 11. Do you have the stats of little Keyleth?
Yes.
I think she's
it's
not wearing
yes.
any armor.
Nope, she's not. I think it might hit actually.
I
What?
shall
Yeah,
see.
because usually
Base?
without armor, that's like 10.
Base AC is 10
Unless
and
she has a high
disadvantage.
Yeah, but it's +6.
I
Ah.
shall see if I have some person that I can take for this.
Usually your usual humanoid has an AC of 10. Unless they have a dex of +1, then it's usually an 11.
I think she would. I think she would be hit actually. Cody M.
Okay,
So
if you like so.
if you're gonna look up the stats for the time being, I'm just
I
for
am.
now
I'm
gonna roll.
looking for some stats indeed.
She gets hit and takes 6 damage.
6
You
damage.
hear-
Yes,
yes.
yes, I hear.
You hear a scream, or a little squeak coming from the corner where Keyleth will be in, and you recognize her voice. Amaryllis, it's up to you.
Yeah, I have this very nice thing called Eldritch Blast, which I quickly have to check if I get 2 bolts. I get 2 beams now, so I'm.
Yes, because
How
you're
does
level
that-
5.
How does that work? 20. Does it like automatically do that?
What?
That my Eldritch Blast now has 2 beams. Does it automatically do that?
I think so,
You roll
yes.
2 attacks. No, you roll 2 attacks. You have to
Yes.
roll for each beam.
Then number 1, 19,
That hits.
5. Number
Alright.
2, 12.
That misses.
Sad.
So 5 damage for the header head. It
Yes.
does not fall off, sadly.
Okay.
You hit it. You notice that it's also not accepting, getting the pain, and it's just making like noise, but it's still in there. The head is firm on its neck, and it's gonna attack you now.
Okay.
Really, I wanted to say a thing.
Yeah.
I did some research for you. And a commoner has a armor class of 10 and 1d8 hit points, usually 4. They have a +0 on all stats.
Yeah, but
Figured I'd check it for you if you want to go with that one.
yeah, it's okay. But I
Thank
think
you.
she has a little bit more hit points.
She's a bit tougher because otherwise it would not be fun.
Yeah. She rolled really well on that 1d8.
Yes. Amaryllis. 23 points of damage. 23 versus AC. I'm sorry.
Oh, that hits.
That hits.
Rip. The children are not doing okay this round.
5 points of
I
damage.
would like to return the Hydra a favor and use my health.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
I was planning on this.
This was my plan all along.
Wait, I have third level spells now. Hey!
You have fallen right into my trap.
That gets to make a dexterity save.
The Hydra be like, I'm in
Dex.
danger.
I'm gonna use base stats. That's a 14. I'm afraid. Oh, I think defending party wins on a tie.
No. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's
Like
just
you have
making
to
it.
make 14 or higher.
Yes.
And it still takes 12 fire damage because damage is halved.
Ah, gotcha.
So
Because
12
it's a
fire
spell.
damage.
Nice.
I was planning for this.
Hellish Rebuke, man. Hellish Rebuke.
You
Here,
see the
look.
head burn off. It is gone. All right.
Is it scorched clothes?
No, it's not. All right. As you guys watch, this is basically top of the round again. As you guys watch, all the heads regrow, and there's one head per neck again.
Just
Only
one.
one.
So there's a total of 6 heads again. So
I
basically, you guys have been doing this all at the same time. The heads regrow roughly at the same time. So I'm just, who left?
Rayla's
No.
internet drop.
All right. She's gonna be back soon. Anyways, oh, it's her turn now. Bet we either better skip her turn or we wait for her to be back.
I just noticed.
I'd say give her a turn when she's back.
Sure, let's do that then.
Also, I'm not
Alright.
going to be fixing the stream cameras for just a bit because when she rejoins, I'll have to do it all over again.
That's
So-
fair.
And sometimes
say,
I
like-
just refuse.
No, that's fair. All right. So, Kairi, then it's your turn.
Yeah. Let's do another what's it called? Firebolt. Checking because I don't know if I did it right the last time because I think yeah, that doesn't hit anyway, so that's
No,
a
it
10.
doesn't. It doesn't.
I- Go to quickly. Then the next step is I have a oleander who can serve as a flamethrower.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
It
That is a DC 15 dex save. I am
Yeah.
using the wrong chat almost to roll those dice. On the 20.
yeah, that's
That
12
misses.
fire damage for the Hydra head.
12. Well, you again scorched off the new head. Alright, right now we skipped your turn because, you dropped out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can do it
that's
right now.
okay. My grandmother suddenly called me, and I thought that might be urgent,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I will step forward again And I will grab my short sword again, and I will do another short sword attack. But since the others are adjacent, I'm also gonna make it a sneak attack if it hits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that does not hit.
You
Okay.
cut your own fingernail.
Yeah, I will just step back, disengage, and use Bolts of the Grave again, but only one bolt this time.
Ren
I
is
think, if
right-handed,
it-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nails of your left hand and are perfectly short again, practical, everything, perfectly manicured, but the Hydra is still
Yeah.
standing.
Yeah, okay. So I will disengage, step back, Bolt of the Grave. +6, that's a 14 that hit before.
Yes, just
I
hits.
miss. Okay, then I will roll a 3d6. That's 8. Is the head off?
Nope.
Then I will fire another Bolt of the Grave. Oh! I am assuming
Damn.
that hits.
It does.
So, double the dice. That's 30 damage. I didn't
hand
have to
has
go
come
that
off.
hard, but I did.
It is basically a repeat of the first round, but now it's just the balls just together should basically work like scissors and snap the head off, and again it's bleeding and everything and
Yeah.
all gross. And I mean, the hand wasn't that clean in the first place. Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a question because was the goal of this fight to survive as long as possible? Was the goal
Yes.
to kill the thing?
You have to say last standing. That's the goal of the game.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was not. Oh, I was
that
thinking
was not
that's-
mentioned.
You
I
didn't
thought...
specify that.
No, not to get eaten. That's what I indeed had standing, but indeed you have to be the last one standing. I'm sorry for not specifying
Okay.
that.
That's okay.
Alright. So, that was Rayla's turn, and Carrie has been now as well. So you again did prevent to get attacked from the Hydra. Which means that you have a longer chance of standing, right? Then we continue to Cordo.
Well, my spirit guardians are still active because
Alright.
it lasts for 10 minutes. Let's have it make that wisdom save.
Sure. 1d20. Let's go. 7. That's again again fails. So that's 12 damage. Again, the spirit guardians happily numb the head off. They are very happy that it grew back and just numb it off as it grows. Because why not?
Well, since I haven't actually done anything else, I'm going to see if I can figure out more about this Hydra.
Sure. How?
Where did it come from?
I'm
Where did
going
it
to
go?
look. I'm going to look to my friends. They seem to be doing all right so far. Look at the heads. See if this indeed, if this is logical. If I'm going to see if there's anything sneaky or wrong about this whole endeavor.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check. Or insights. Insights, rather.
I will actually guidance it.
Go ahead.
Because I can do that. Close to
Let's
D4.
see. Sure.
25.
So you're especially checking suspicious activity
Yes.
from the owner of the tent, I would assume.
The owner of the tent and the Hydra in general.
The Hydra does seem to be quite legit. However, it's like, would you have ever seen a Hydra before? I don't think so. Would you?
That's the question. Would I have seen it before?
Or read
I
about
don't
it,
think
or
so.
heard about it.
I don't think you would actually. Give me your backstory from what I've read up until now. No.
Alright.
So the Hydra itself seems legit. It's actually bleeding, it's actually hurting, and it's actually, well, not really attacking. So all seems fine there. The owner is outside, but, well, there is not really. Who left now? Shade.
Sure.
Yeah, Shade.
He still, he seems quite legit as well. Yeah, of course, it's like a fair owner, so it might be that it's like, okay, that he's mainly getting here for the money, but all in all, he does not seem to be really just messing up the game.
Alright, legit. Next.
Right, then it is Aturu's turn.
Yes, yes. Okay. So I still have my hunter's mark. I'll see if my bow and arrow hit again.
Sure, go ahead.
I would like to go for the other eye to try. Oh no, hold on. Was
It's a
there
new
a
head.
still?
It's a new head.
Great. I'll try. Ooh!
That hits. Go roll damage.
And I do hunter's mark, so I need to roll 1d6, right?
Yes.
That's the 3. So, a 3 and a 9. So that is 12
That's
damage.
enough to chop the head off again. Again, same happens. Other eye, you hit it, and again, it's like a lizard tail. It falls off again.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Aturu,
Yes?
you know that the distance is
Melee.
more or less melee. So you have disadvantage on your arrows because you're too close. But even then, it hits in this time. But next time you have to remember that.
We have to
Is the
remember that.
tent even large enough for me to step back far enough?
No, the thing
No.
is because the Hydra needs to get a chance to attack you as well.
Yeah, so I'll just deal with it.
With disadvantage, okay. Keyleth. You heard a yelp from last turn. And currently you have no clue where she is. Then it's up to Amaryllis.
Eldritch Blast 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Also,
Alright, sure.
Shade wants to say a thing.
Yeah, Shade?
Furbolg. Furbolg invisibility only lasts 1 round.
I know. But I planned on this. Thank you
Sorry.
for the information. No worries, but I planned on this. So,
Okay,
I know.
By the way, I sent you something in chat. So.
Oh, really?
From
I
Discord.
didn't. I'm gonna
Total
double
of 11 points of damage on the head from Amaryllis.
Sweet.
Yes.
check. Oh, sure.
Head gets off.
Yes,
Off with the head.
exactly. Alright, next turn, Rayla. This is the last round.
Mhm.
If no one loses, then I'm gonna quit it for now because honestly, it's
It's taken half an hour.
Going slightly too well.
exactly. I think this is based on another level.
Rayla will step forward again, and her people are still adjacent, so she will, use her sneak attack. She will scimitar.
Yeah, sure.
That misses. She will disengage and step out of range again.
Okay. That is the turn of the Hydra attacking you, or doing an attempt at least. It is not an attack of opportunity, but again, because it's the head, everyone has his own head.
I specified stepping out of range, though.
But you can step forward.
The Hydra
You
technically cannot, but that's a 15 plus 6 is 21 versus AC.
Well, that obviously.
Then I.
Why is
roll
my
the
armor
damage.
class so fucking low, by the way?
1d10.
Sadness.
Oh damn! That's just 4 damage. It's basically a needle poke.
Is kind for you.
Even so, I can uncanny dodge this, so I will, because I'm petty, and I will only take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Kerry, your turn.
Another round, another firebolt. 15.
That hits.
Hits.
Roll damage.
Uh,
You
does it? I want to quickly check if it's. Yeah, it's I find 9.
You just not hit the head off. Just not. It is damaged, but it's not gone.
Activate tactical cat.
It is very angry now.
Detect a
Activate
cat.
tactical cat.
Prepare yourself
Let me
for
double check.
detect a cat.
Like,
Sure.
in character, I would not really care, but out of character, we're basically abusing a captured magical animal. Have you guys thought about this?
Caverin White is having thoughts, but that's still 3 damage on the
makes-
Hydra.
The head falls off again. Alright. Cordo.
Well,
Cat goes.
first off, my spell is still active. I have 57 more rounds of Spirit Guardian. Please roll that will save. Nope.
Roll damage for me, please. Oh,
It's already rolled,
it's
so-
again up.
I'm just going to look around like, is this okay? Like, this is meant to be a challenge, right? No offense, not to you, not to the hider, not to the shopkeeper, but this?
We are seasoned adventurers. Of course, this is not a task.
I'm just
We're
gonna move
fighting a chained animal who can't even regenerate his own heads by 2.
I'm just
That's
gonna move.
It's your turn.
I'm just gonna move up to the hydra and kind of like pet its neck. Like, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's really sad.
Next quest, breaking out this Hydra.
I am
No.
in. I am in.
Guys,
Like-
let's not create plot again. Our DM has prepared a lovely story for us.
But saving Hydras.
And
Duly
Turu?
noted.
This time I would like Doolittle. Oh, is Doolittle in there with me?
No.
Then I would not like to do anything with him. Then, I will do my thing. Oh,
That misses.
yeah, figured.
So yeah, the Hydra still has its head and it attacks you. How fun. I know that sounds sarcastically. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's a 10.
Oh! Sorry.
What does that mean?
That was a typo of mine. No clue what I did there. Okay, sure, whatever. It's an 8 versus AC. I think that misses.
Yeah, my AC is higher than that.
Yeah, alright. Then the Hydra snaps at you, but you just dodge easily. Right? Alright. Then we continue towards little Keyleth. She is still nowhere to be found.
Keyleth has left the building.
Keyleth has regretted her decisions.
Reyes.
Yeah, yeah, I can't make a funny joke about casting Eldritch Blast 3 times, so if anyone has a good rhyme for me, I want to hear it.
I think
but
I have a good joke for you. Let's play a drinking game. Each
Anyway,
time the warlock
I'll
casts
start
Eldritch
blasting.
Blast, take a drink. I'm going to be smashed by the end of the night, but it's gonna be fun.
21,
If that hits, go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Eldritch Blast.
You chop the head off clean again.
Am I allowed to shoot my second Eldritch Blast at the head that's fighting Caleb? Is that allowed?
No, I would not say so, because at this moment, you watch as the owner walks in, and he's kind of surprised to see that you all are still standing, and he's like, you guys are not normal people in here, are you?
No,
Yes.
we're adventurers.
He just quickly lowers the screens so that the Hydra is basically back hidden. And
You know that he's safe from our abuse.
I just turn to look at the man, and like one of my fairies sits on my nose.
a little bit disturbed back. He is like, y'all won. Let's say it like that. Come on out. It's okay.
Okay,
You
high
guys
fives
won.
all around.
So, do you like have a permit to keep a Hydra as a pet? Are there like special regulations for that?
Like, where can
He
we find one?
is he is looking at you like I'm not willing to go into this conversation right now.
Excuse me, what?
Yes, there are permits. Yes, I did my research on how to take care of hydras, and yes, I am taking care of it as it should be taken care of. Now, take out on the price.
Price?
A
Price?
price. A reward. I'm sorry. I'm from another country, and I'm sometimes having a bit of issues with language. I'm sorry.
Shade say thingy?
Eh.
Jade?
Are they inside or still inside?
They're
the
currently
tent, or-
walking outside when he is asking, like, oh, do you want a reward?
I come walking up to them with a plethora during the combat they had during their stay in. I went and got a plethora of carnival food.
Oh, shit. Sure.
Sugar canes.
Food
Have you read this,
research.
Carrie?
Is Caleb with us? Has she like?
Appeared within the group, like in the middle of it again.
Okay, good. Then Reels would like to high five her, like, yeah, we did it.
What did I miss?
There was a Hydra in there, and it
Wait, what?
no.
I almost dropped the food. What?
No, there's a thing. It's for the game. They had to do the norm, we do the slap, and we won.
Alright. So.
Guys, we must have at least regenerated like 10 new heads. Like, where does he keep the new heads? Does this man have like this huge ass storage with like Hydra heads? I need to know this, DM. Does he have a storage for the extra Hydra heads?
You're like under the
Find
tent.
out in character. The gamekeeper is confused looking at you, and he's like, do you guys a reward still? Otherwise, I'm gonna go to what?
I would like a reward. Yes, please, sir.
He just holds up a tray of different kinds of bottles of perfume. Up to you to choose.
Rayla will start sniffing them all like a maniac. Like
perfume that smells like cotton candy.
Sure.
That Amaryllis wants cotton. Amaryllis wants cotton candy perfume.
Okay, sure. Go right in your inventory. Rayla, you smell a lot of different smells. What is your favorite? Because that's just definitely
well,
in there.
you're asking this to somebody who is, you know.
There is a smell of grave in there, if you want that.
She's not that edgy. That's just.
Are you sure?
No. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. She will, you know, sniff a bit, and then she will go with a scent that's so not her, but like super sweet. It reminds you of like summer, maybe, you know, the blossom in the spring, and it's very, very sweet. And she's like, ah, yes, this suits me, and she will pick that one. And she's like, Atoro, do you like? And then she starts to look for a perfume which basically screams carnage and pain. And then she will let Arturo like, which one do you like better, the sweet one or this one?
I like anything not out of a bottle.
Well, I haven't showered in a week, so...
Aturu goes to grab Rayla under the arms. Be like, yep, I'll take this. And just walk her out.
She's still all in the 2 bottles, by the way.
The carnival owner looks, he's like, I guess it counts. And he just leaves it.
Camry is going to have I'm just like, as a player, going to have a very deep thought about what perfume Camry would get.
Oil.
This is a surprisingly difficult question.
Alright, if you're okay with it, I'm going to skip to the next game now.
Yes.
Because this is kind
Oh,
of taking.
I do quickly want to do a thing after Sis.
Yeah, sure.
Before we go to the next game, is there an opportunity for me to sneak away from the group after putting Rayla down, obviously, to still go to the fortune teller?
Ah, you're right.
I would say
And
I would
after
like-
lunch break fortune telling.
yes, you are right.
She's back.
Ray.
I would like to try to sneak away from the group.
All right, Ray. Ray, hello.
Somebody is first before
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah,
Me.
Cordo. Sorry.
I was just wondering if I should do the Cordo thing or the sensible thing.
The Cordo
Cordo.
thing.
Okay, then Cordo is going to pick the perfume that smells the most like food or candy and drink it.
Naughty.
Basically, the
moment-
reaction that Elsa did is also the reaction of the owner.
Kairi just gets this look on her face. Not again. I just snatch it, but she's like, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
The moment he's going to do that, I am going to literally do cast on Cordo protection from poison.
Sure, counts.
Oh no, Kairi's just like
As,
snatching this
as I literally am going to walk up to him, you pull it out of his hand, instead of giving him a couple of carameled apples, a horntailed some kind of a hot dog-ish thing.
A hot cat.
Huh?
A hot cat.
No, that's that's
Oleander.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I am saying it's not a drink. And during that also I am going to I'm slowly taking to the side. Why did you drink it?
Because
We,
that's very nice.
I mean, we're gonna go to Carrie Amaryllis.
Say, Kairi just wants to like, you know, being instantly reminded of the Mercury, and she's just like, no.
So basically, two people are grabbing to the same bottle. It falls on the
Just two
ground.
people are just like both like, no. We're not doing this again.
Who wants to go to the fortune teller because we are kind of running out of my time frame.
Kairi.
Yes.
Carrie. Okay, so you guys go all in your own moment.
And Ray as well.
Ray, Carrie, and Atsuru.
Gileth.
Ah yes, Gileth as well. I forgot to include her. Oh no, huh?
Yeah, I have written something for
Yeah,
her
but
as
I
well.
think I forgot to put it in my notes.
I shall put it on the app,
Alright.
on the Discord.
So, Atsuru. Oh no. Your past is the devil card. You're forced and kept in captivity for a long time. But you will to live and your strength has helped you to survive. Your present is the lover's card. After a rough period, you're now bound finally to friendship and even love. But be careful with it. And your future card is the Wheel of Fortune. It is in you how the future will be. Make good decisions and take care for the others that are dear to you. Did that answer your question?
And I walk outside thinking, like, I knew everything she said already. Gosh. But I'm trying to be polite. It was cute.
Hey, who is next? Katie?
Pushing in
Carrie?
Amaryllis.
Carrie or Ray?
Oh,
Ray can go first.
How
Ray, go
expensive
first.
was it again?
5 silver pieces.
How many silvers and gold?
10
10.
silver is 1 gold. Yeah. half a gold basically. Alright, Ray. Past is your death card. I feel you can take care of the dead. Or at least the people who had to be dead. Your presence is the star card. And she says, this is a card of hope, wisdom, and insight in big lines. The plans who wake you now will reach still far in the future. And the future card is the world. This card stands for union, wholeness, satisfaction, or the endpoint of your journey. Did that answer your question?
No, that's still fucking vague.
That is the cards.
Did Ray just swear?
Oh, yeah! What?
No, that's still fucking vague.
Alright, she just like basically waves you out like, I don't need to deal with this right now, bye! And...
Okay. I am walking out, taking a bite of one of the many apples I've had.
Sure.
But I haven't been able to share it with outside.
The
I'm
food
sharing
costs
it.
you like 2 silver pieces in total.
Okay.
Cheap carnival food.
Yeah, that's new.
Okay, 5 silver pieces, gotcha. So you basically spent 1 gold for both the fortune teller and the food together.
Okay.
Okay, Carrie. Your postcard, 3 of Pentacles. This stands for building, technique, and creativity. Your present card is the Hangman. This stands for passivity, but that is what you need. You need some time to think things over. And then the future card is the Fool. This stands for the child inside you. The Fool points to innovative experiences that usually have chaotic features. But that, even if you fall, do not really pose danger. And
I have an idea that Rayla might be that chaotic
I was
influence
gonna
in your
say,
life.
just,
I
like,
am so sorry.
Avery just thinks like, could the fool perhaps refer to the person who keeps breaking into my house to clean it?
perhaps, I don't know. She just smells this very mysterious smile. And she basically waits for you to leave.
Oh, I would want to ask one thing. Can you draw 1 card for my cat?
I didn't prepare that, I'm sorry.
Just draw a random cat for the random card for the cat.
I would also say that
It is the void.
Fool,
It's where it will end.
Yes.
Mwah.
It's a cat.
I would-
They all go to the void.
I would also say the Fool, because this cat it's a bit of a chaotic bomb of energy and goes black if it doesn't understand shit. Basically, so yeah, that.
Blem.
Anyways, so you guys want to continue to the pie eating contest?
Yes.
Let's read.
Bye.
Nee. Name on timing.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys continue to the pie eating contest.
Well, Rayla does not want to go there for obvious reasons, but she will walk with the group.
We're going there.
Reluctantly.
So you guys look at the table, and there is like this long, slender man in the middle with this big cook's head on his head, and he's just like decorating all kinds of pies. And you
Never
see another
trust a
man who
skinny
is standing on who is standing on the side. He's like, you want to participate in the pie eating contest? Is it for all of you?
No,
Alright.
absolutely not.
Yes.
Could you guys give a little entry into the chat if you want to participate, please?
I just love your reaction. Just eat.
Eat food.
Okay.
I haven't eaten for 100 years.
Sure. You all pay 5 silver pieces to participate.
I will.
That is up front.
I will place Amaryllis on top of my shoulder so she can look over the crowd if there was a crowd there.
There is a little crowd because And you have heard a few people already like laughing their asses off when someone was eating the pies. So, alright.
Then
So
I will look up at Amaryllis and I will say, Amaryllis, I'm gonna learn your first lesson of life. Never, ever trust a skinny cook. They're all gonna be poisoned after this event. And then I will just look at them back like, good luck.
So, lady and gentlemen, you guys, could you please roll me initiative? No, we're not gonna fight, but this determines in which order you guys are going to eat. So basically, what you have to do is you roll a Constitution saving throw every round. Yes. DC is every time you successfully eat a pie. DM, Codium, are you going to note down the
Yes,
DCs?
I am noting.
Thank you. Every time you successfully eat a pie, your DC will get higher for the Constitution saving throw. So basically, your stomach will fill more and more and more. And the moment that you fill your Constitution saving throw, you are out. If you fall unconscious or are forced to stop eating, you lose. And once you fill your Constitution saving throw, you throw up and you also lose. So that being said, I am going to order. Yes.
Before this,
Hmm?
before I'm gonna start, before we start,
Yes.
first level bless on myself.
That is clever. Cordo, you want to
Hey,
say something too?
Yeah, one, I'm also going to bless myself.
Mhm.
And you know what?
Poor
I
Arturo.
will also bless Arturo, because
That's
burb
sweet.
is good burb. Second, I'm going to take out my cookbook and be ready to make notes.
Sure.
Because this is food.
Actually, the moment you take out your cookbook, Marilla will like extend her hand and she like wants me to take the notes for you.
Can
Oh.
you describe to me how it tastes?
Never mind, good luck. And I will step back.
Rayla,
So-
no offense.
Um.
But this is quarter time.
Okay. Sure. So the first one is Ray. Ray, roll me Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
You know the start DC, Codium?
Yes.
All right. You
He makes
easily
a
make it.
save.
1
Alright.
second. It's 22.
You easily make it.
Roll D100.
Yeah. Roll a D100, please. Someone is getting to figure out what's going on here, I think.
You are not the first DM to pull this at me.
99.
You are not the first DM to pull this stuff at me. I can see what's going on from a mile. And if she's still watching So Get Spooky,
Let me
Okay,
figure it out on
so-
my own.
Ray, whilst you're eating the pie,
Mm-hmm.
as it hits your stomach, you feel a boom. And until you're healed, you take 3d8 damage every turn. This is 15 damage right now. Your stomach is in a rupture now. You can continue eating, but you should be. Until you're healed, you keep taking damage from this.
Until I'm healed.
Until you're healed, yes.
I
bonus
hate
action-
being right.
Bonus action.
Okay, yes.
It's still the first round. My
Yes,
action
go ahead.
was eating the pie. Bonus action. I am going to heal myself.
Sure, go ahead.
This game must be forbidden for clerics.
Dude, be clever. Be glad you did not hit the 100. Let's say it like that.
I would be dead.
Yes, you would.
Doesn't he need to make a constitution? Doesn't he need to make a constitution saving throw for his bless?
No, he does a constitution
Because he
throw.
took damage.
Fair. You're right.
I have. By the way, I have advantage on that.
It's concentration, right?
Warcaster.
Yeah. it is
Yeah, but that's
concentration.
basically constitution.
Give me a second. First, I have to do a healing word.
Wait, didn't he
Imagine
get an extra
tiny
d4
child
on
doing
that
this.
save because of the...
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah, because of bless.
He
You can add a
does.
d4 to saving
Sure,
rolls.
go ahead. Roll
Yeah.
the save. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue towards
That's a
Cordo.
Constitution save. That's a double Constitution save with advantage. That's a 17. Yeah, so I make it.
Yeah, you do. Alright.
Alright, that's my roll.
19.
That is 19. You make it. Easy. Roll me 1d100, please.
With great reluctance. Ow!
89. Sure. Your as you start eating, your pie starts screaming, and it's starting to yell painful insults at you. Basically, you stupid bird! Just stay with your hands off me and eat bird food. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I will. I do get one extra d4 because of my bless.
You make it.
Make it.
13.
Did the
yes.
pie just cast vicious mockery at Cordo?
Yes, it did. Alright, turn this towards Aturu.
Woohoo!
You didn't see that one coming.
And a d4.
Wild magic pies, wild magic pies.
Alright, Constitution though, you make it. You roll me 1d100, please.
Oh, really? Okay.
61. Sure. As you swallow your pie, it doubles in size. Codium, plus 2.
Yeah.
It counts as 2 pies, basically.
Yes.
Alright. Then the turn goes back to Ray.
By the way, are there other contestants next to us?
Yes, but just for ease of play, I'm gonna leave them out.
Ah.
Yeah, the thing is, time. I kind of want to go to the circus show today as well.
Yeah, okay. Go on.
I doubt we'll get to that because we still have to do like 6 more.
Alright.
You make it.
Make it. Roll me D100, please. D100, please.
Yeah. Come on, 100. 20.
It's a normal pie. You can continue.
By the way, is it blueberry pie? Or is it apple
Yes.
pie? What kind of pie is it?
All
It's
kinds of
all
different
kinds of
kinds.
pies. Okay, Cordo, your turn.
I have a question. Can I also forego my turn eating pie to write down the recipe for the lost pie exactly down in my recipe book?
You could do that only afterwards because
only
you
afterwards.
basically are encouraged to eat as much as possible.
Because I will totally forego this competition and just lose out if I can get that sweet, sweet, vicious mockery.
Oh, you want
pie.
to give you want to give up and get vicious mockery pie and write the recipe of that one down.
That.
I think you have to go to the cook later on.
Yes, you would have.
In that case, 7.
7. You just make it.
What?
Roll me D100.
I'm sorry. How? 14.
14.
It's a normal pie.
Yeah, it's
you
normal
can
pie.
continue. Aturu, your turn. Constitution saving throw plus your bless.
Constitution.
You make it.
Yeah.
Roll me D100, please.
Hmm.
A 17.
Oh yeah, 70. Let me see.
It's mixed with energy from another plane. You have disadvantage on the check, so you have to.
Reroll your Constitution.
Yeah,
saving
she also, but 11 was already the lowest, so.
Yeah, so this is just
You
normal.
make it.
Yes. Alright, Ray.
Yep.
Please, someone drop out. You fail.
Don't make it. Yes.
1 second.
Oh,
Bless.
gotcha.
9.
You
Still.
just make it.
Oh shit. Was
Just
this one,
make it.
wasn't this one the one that doubled in size, or was that
No, that was Turu.
two?
He's on
Alright.
9.
You just make it. Roll me D100.
Do I look fat now?
92.
The pie disappears as you swallow it.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
It counts as a pie.
It counts as a pie that you ate.
I am at 3.
Gordo. I think he just made it.
He just made it.
Also, roll me D100.
This is gonna go so bad.
77. This pie allows it goes down your throat very well. And you have the feeling that the next two pies are actually going to be easier as well. The pie caused grease on you as you swallowed, and the next two go down easier. Alright, Tsuru.
What the fuck?
See.
Question, is he sliding out of his seat because he has grease?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry, I did 2. It's 11 plus.
11, you just make it.
Roll me D100.
Roll D100. Oh, hold on. Roll D100. 1D100.
69.
Nice.
You have
Nerd.
Ooh,
Hey.
disadvantage.
disadvantage on your next check.
No,
So-
oh, next check. Okay.
Yes.
Nope! That one!
Oh, Ray, you are standing up and you just instantly start throwing up. Some people are actually just laughing their asses off. Others like looking a bit concerned at this verbal getting his face dirty. All in all, you're not really feeling well. You ate too much, dude. You shouldn't have eaten the candy beforehand.
Aw,
Ray, you are out.
But it was delicious.
You are out, Ray.
Okay.
Cordo
And
is
Rayla
fast.
will like scream at Arturo like, "You've got this, babe! You're a strong half-orc!
Yeah.
You
Yes.
go! You
Question
don't need
him.
no
Yes.
blessing."
Am I literally? I am eating, going up and projectile vomiting over anyone who's in front of me.
Nah, yeah, no. We're gonna keep this a bit clean, please, thank you. Your
Aw.
table is gross now, though. And the owner's looking like, oh, not again. Gordo, your turn. Roll me plus two
Advantage.
saves, bro. With advantage, yes.
I'm just gonna re-roll the D20. Okay,
You
it's 15.
make it, I think.
Yes, it has to be 11.
Alright, gotcha. So, you can roll me 1d100, please.
30.
Use the normal pie. You can continue. Aturu?
Disadvantage.
Imagine me standing next to a little Urkok graph. Big ass hat.
I'm just inhaling these pies, just like.
No, you have to catch 13, so you don't make it.
She
Yeah.
still has, Aturu.
Oh,
This
no,
pie
12.
just didn't go well. The next one is felt a bit weird, as if there was energy from another plane mixed in there. This one it just doesn't fall well, and you're like, oh, your stomach cramps, and you just basically waggle off from the table because you cannot eat more. That means Gordo, you
Rayla is a bit disappointed because she just started cheering for her and she's like, not even another. Okay.
I do
And
not
Rilla,
the
That's the girl
tiniest
who doesn't
guy
eat
win
at all.
this.
and
Yes.
Rilla is just cheering for Core, like, yeah, good job, well done, woo!
The other people
I
are
am
also
walking.
like,
I am.
how is it that this little bird wins, you know?
He's just
okay,
like.
Do you continue
Oh,
or not?
now it's done.
I'm saying one thing. He's like like the Japanese best eating contest champion. The guy is freaking skinny, but can eat the most.
Yeah.
Does
He's
he-
small, skinny. How the fuck?
Magic.
Does Cordo continues or do you stop?
And after I see those two throw up, I'm just kind of looking at these pies like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but I'm gonna make sure that my friends are alright first.
I am
Okay.
literally
The
walking.
most
The
pie,
owner walks
bro.
up to you and he hands you one pie. He's like, this is a prize. Congratulations. There's like in very curly letters, there's like congratulations written on there.
Ah.
This is your prize. Congratulations. You can have it, and you can take it home. You can eat it whenever you want. You don't need to eat it right now.
I do want to ask that first bite that I ate, the thing that said the words. Could I maybe have the recipe?
You can ask it to him, and he points at the cook in the middle of the room. And the cook looks up like, I'm just making every pie the same. I don't know your problem. And the first one is like, the problem is with you. The reason that we stopped your magic show, remember? That because the public would end up on fire at some point. That one. And he was like, okay, but cooking, it doesn't go wrong. And there's basically a discussion between the both of them going on, and you kind of
Yeah.
realize like he doesn't
Rayla
have
just-
purpose.
Vela takes a step back from this wild magic sorcerer because she's had enough of wild magic.
DM?
I want to say
First
Arco,
off,
right?
Emmy is first.
Yes. Sorry, sometimes
Can I detect magic on the pie corridor one?
Yes, it is not magical.
Aight.
DM.
Ray.
Can I walk up to the towards the cook? You made
Mhm.
fantastic pies, and just I am wiping my mouth of it and just giving him a hand.
He gives the hand, and
I am grabbing his hand and both shake it.
sure. I'm quickly gonna move on.
Yeah.
Given the time frame, I would kind of like to skip the last two games and just like do them after the circus, maybe.
I'm alright with that.
They just want to do the shooting, I think, nothing more.
And monkey
Hang
bars.
5.
The monkey?
Everyone
Yeah.
just wants to do the
I
monkey
missed that.
bars.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
But we can do the circus first.
Sure. Then...
Cordo, get the notepad.
Oh, you know I'm ready.
Right, so as you guys continue and on the fair, you hear, you already got the card, the tickets.
Mhm.
You hear the cry of the ringmaster of the circus. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Circus Vedri. The next show will start in 15 minutes. Be sure to have a fine seat and enter the tent. Don't have a ticket yet, be quick, because there are just a few left. And you see a golden dragonborn who is dressed in a beautiful velvet coat and trousers. And there's decorated with golden bands and buttons. You know the typical circus director. And on his head there is a high black hat. Ray?
How much were the tickets?
4 silver per person.
Aturu.
How much were they?
4 silver per
4
person.
silver pieces.
PP.
We got the tickets right, or
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
have them.
We
Okay.
already have them, but you didn't pay for me yet, so Aturu.
So per ticket 4 silver pieces, right?
Yes.
So everybody has to pay 4. Okay.
okay,
Yes.
done.
True. Whilst you guys are preparing, you notice in the sky it's getting darker and darker, and you notice also that the wind is getting chiller. And you hear a soft rumbling of thunder far away.
That's concerning.
That's
That's
concerning.
odd.
Right, do you
I
guys-
just- Can I ask the group, like, do you feel like it's gonna rain tonight?
Nah, doesn't really matter. We're in a tent, so we're fine.
It's gonna be intense.
Well, ghosts.
Also, you guys, we should really recruit a dragonborn to our group. That's literally the only thing we're missing. Just
Right?
Tiefling.
Oh yeah.
Ray?
Yeah, I literally just woke up to everybody. Okay, before we go in, who wants popcorn?
I
Emmy?
have a
I
pal.
don't eat popcorn.
Mr. Orc Lady, Mrs. Orc Lady.
How can you eat? You've just thrown up pie.
Well, because he
Makes
doesn't
more
have
room.
anything in his stomach anymore.
Makes more room for me.
I haven't thrown up yet, so I'm good. I'm feeling
Vela will
miserable.
just shake her head and walk in with
Mrs.
Amaryllis on her shoulder still.
Mr. Bird, what do you want? Mr. Bird, boy.
I still
You
have
want
a
some
pal.
popcorn?
And I have homemade cookies. I'm okay.
Okay.
I think Gordo also still has like the 2 kilos worth of candy
Pie.
from
Yeah.
Stribeth.
What about you, Mrs. Verbal? You also want some? You want to have some popcorn? Some drinks? I can go get it so we don't have to get it when the show starts.
I will just grab Ray's arm and like drag him along like, come on man, otherwise the great seats are gone. Let's go.
Alright. So Lippity, you meet up with Lippity, he joins as well.
And the other girls.
Yes. So you see a round stage filled with sand, and there are banks in the 3/4 of the benches in the 3/4 of the circle around it. And on the last quarter, there's a kind of gate. You know what the circus looks like, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's covered with red curtain. Above the gate, there's a platform with 5 musicians who are playing cheerful march music.
Hey.
Sorry.
No, stop. No, I just got it out of my head. Stop that.
Okay, guys.
Important question. Are there still front row seats?
Yes, there are.
Nice.
Then I will place Amaryllis next to me because it's very rude to have such a tall person up front. I will place her in my lap and like grab my arms around her.
Hey.
Aww. Alright, if everyone sits...
I'm giving her some popcorn.
The moment everyone sits and that also the rows behind you have filled up, the music stops. The curtain rises and the ringmaster is entering the tent and he's like, 100 audience is this beautiful tent. Welcome, my name is Erifok Vedri and I will be your host for the next 2.5 hours. We have set up a complete show so everybody who was here last year will be surprised as well. With acrobats, dangerous animals, and clowns, and too much to mention it all. If to fit everything in a short time, let's start straight away. First, I want to introduce the sisters River Hopper. And big applause from Ruby and Emerald, and with their horses, Midnight Step, Sunfeet, Starlight, and Moonbeam. And as Erifok steps aside, you see 2 halfling sisters enter their stage. And you notice that they're in typical halfling dress, so basically go for Hot Lord of the Rings vibes. And one is dressed fully in red and the other in green. Both, in total, they have 4 big stallions. 2 black as the night and 2 white as almost silver. One is sitting on the black ones, the other on the white ones. After letting them gallop around in a few circles, the girls start standing on their hands on each horseback, followed by a black flip,
No.
landing with one leg on each horseback. They move completely in sync, as well as the horses do. And the moment that the 4 horses galloping next to each other to the arena, while they go from, they start making saltos, cartwheels, all kinds of aerial movements, and they just keep landing on top of the horses, perfectly synchronized, perfectly at the same time. At the end of the act, they let the horses bend to the public, and they're greeted with this big cheerful applause as, well, for that show, Cordo.
During this performance, I have taken extensive notes on their movements.
Sure. The backflip especially.
Yes.
Alright. Next, as the girls and the horses leave, Erifok enters the arena again, and Turu, you hear that the thunder is getting harder. Meanwhile, now and then the tents start lighting up, and you sometimes hear the rumble of the thunder. Follow it quicker and quicker. And Erifok doesn't pay attention to that, and he's like, as some assistants clean with droppings and covered sand, he just stands there, and well, there are also 2 big basins brought in, he explains, "Honored audience, let me introduce the unique cooperation between the famous magician Alison the Great and the Jin Roaring family. Give them a big hand," and the public
Audience.
goes crazy. As the curtain opens again and 5 elves enter to the audience and turn their faces towards the entrance as well. As there's an elderly human dressed in a long dark blue dress with golden stars and moons. You know, the typical wizard. On his head, a pointed hat, same colors and figures. When the applause dies down, he raises his hand and the water in the basins starts to rise, and in the air, it starts forming 5 big balls. They slowly fly down and hover in front of the elves. The 5 elves all jump on one of the balls and start walking on top of them. They turn simultaneously and meet each other in the center of the arena, and at that moment, they take each other's hand, water changes, and it's basically a show of 5 elves just in the water, doing acrobatic movements in the air, lifted by the wizards. And it seems every now and then as if they're almost gonna fall, but at the end they always tend to catch themselves. Jumping up, jumping over, making saltos. Sometimes they just cross in the air. They sometimes balance on each other's hands. Forms change in the water. And at one point they just make all kinds of aerial movements and they just almost hit each other, but just every time tend to miss.
Rayla is gonna be a Karen and just scoff and be like, I can do that as well.
At the end of this act, the water forms a kind of stairs, and the elves walk down, and the water goes back in the basins, and they call out the magician and ask an applause for their own act.
Woo!
And the ringmaster walks back in. He's like, "We will see Azin later again. Now, with even more interesting and difficult magic. Now we go prepare the area for next act. During the time, we have a short intermezzo with our clowns Lollipop and Toodles."
Amazing clown names.
And you see how the center is prepared whilst the clowns are balancing on the border of the stage. One of them carries a big bag, and the other keeps trying to steal it. Few children in front keep screaming at the first one that, "Hey, your bag is about to get stolen! Help! Watch out!"
Rills is definitely joining this with like childish glee.
Rayla is also getting infested, but she's just screaming tips towards the burglar. She's like, "You're doing it wrong!"
Quarter is just looking at his pie like, I'm supposed to throw this, right? That's what clowns do?
Do it! Don't be a coward to do it!
No, I'm not going to interfere with their performance.
At one point, he reaches into the bag and takes out a big warhammer that is bigger than the bag itself and tries to get out with it. And after some quarreling, gets the 2 clowns decided to be friends again. And they take that big pie out of the bag.
A big
Clowns have a bag of
A big
holding now.
pie. And when the one wants to walk over to the other to present it, it of course falls out of his hand and ends in the face of the other.
Nah.
They leave the arena chasing each other.
Clowns have bags of holding now?
Apparently.
Magic, man.
The next act is done by a half-orc who walks into the arena. And then 3 enormous owlbears enter through another port in the cage.
Flashbacks.
The trainer, basically, well, like, you know, the lion trainer?
Yeah.
So the owlbears, they're all sitting on the platform. They're giving paws.
That's adorable.
Walking around the cage. At one point, the tamer lights an iron hoop in the middle of the fire. In the middle of the arena. And the owlbears one after the other, jump through the hoop. The first owlbear then pushes the trainer with the snout through the hoop, and then forces him through it itself, because that's how owlbears work. At one point, whilst the trainer is trying to do his best to go through the hoop, you guys see that two little children up front of the audience get up, and the bars are not like close enough to prevent them from coming in. They crawl through the bars, and one of them walks over to the biggest owlbear that's standing there and tries to pet him. However, the other kid starts poking the bear in the sides, and the bear growls and then wants to just eats the kid in front of him.
I'm sorry, what?
Throw the pie!
Is there-
You guys.
Is there in any step in this a chance to interfere?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if you guys want to interfere. The audience is already panicking its ass off and alarm the trainer. He runs over to the
Rayla's just gonna assume this is part of the act, and she's just like.
The moment he the thing is, Lynn, if it was possible.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before the moment he's going to attack, reaction, I cast Bane on the attack.
You notice the magic fizzles in the middle of the air. The audience, the non-magical audience, is just screaming to the trainer like, "Oh, kids walked into you!" The trainer walks over and tickles the bear. And the bear starts throwing up, and the kid rolls out in one piece.
Oh, what the fuck?
You literally see me.
Rayla's doing the same thing. She's like.
And then the end of the act arrives, and the trainer and the owlbears and the two kids make a bow together and leave the arena.
I thoroughly enjoyed the part of the kid getting eaten.
At that moment, I am going to Emmy and like, "True. Candy apple?"
And Real is just not having a good time. Real is just like, sitting around, I'm just like,
Focus on the
At
candy apple.
this
Focus on the candy apple.
At this moment, the tent lights up again, and you guys can hear an impact somewhere near.
Oh dear.
oh no.
oh dear.
Topaz!
As the ringmaster walks back in, honored audience, may I ask you for another big applause for the big Mulruzi? Oh, wait, what? And this owlbeard. Whilst I'm telling you what the next act will be, our assistants shall remove the cage again. So, meanwhile, all the way from Sazari, we are very proud to present to you Akura, Kera, and Sevet. He will give you an amazing flying show on the top of her tent. And as you watch, you see 3 young Arakocra girls with beautiful white feathers and bright blue dresses walking into the arena. They all jump up in circles, and the circles fly to the top of the tent. And you know how this big poster just usually keeping the tent up?
Mm-hmm.
There are some platforms installed over there, and that's where they land. There's also a basket.
Gordo's just going to bury himself in Rayla's clothes, like, I'm okay, I'm not gonna watch this one.
Rayla will like wrap her cloak because she has a lot of cloaks. She will wrap it around Gordo and like gently scratches like under their scratches feathers and like putting it in my bed. She's like, it's okay, baby, it's okay.
Local children
She will
are
hold them close.
experiencing sadness.
Gordo may or may not be squashed by her boobs though.
Oh, shit. They take some small balls and start juggling around while flying difficult patterns, including loopings, corkscrews, the typical roller coaster. After a while, they also start flying, throwing balls to each other, while still flying at different heights, sometimes backwards, sometimes upside down. And to your surprise, no ball drops.
Skills.
They're
Then
pretty
you
good.
Then you guys see how two assistants walk into the arena, carrying a few hoops in different sizes. And they throw the biggest hoop up as high as possible, and while it's still moving through the air, you see one of the Arakakra girls flying through. And then they do the same with the smaller hoop. And even the smallest. Then the assistants light the smallest hoop on fire and again throw it up. As the audience holds its breath, because it already seemed impossible for the girls to fit through the hoop, one of them takes a deep breath and flies through. And she quickly slips through without any problems, and you hear around you a sigh of relief. Now you hear the voice of the Wrong Master again, as he sounds, "Now, honored audience, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Akira shall take a great risk. She shall blindfold herself, then jump from the platform, and she will not use her wings until she almost reaches the floor of our arena. Ladies and gentlemen, highest concentration. Here is Akira."
I will, when he says that, I will actually poke Cordo and I'm like, Cordo, you might want to keep your cure wound prepared because this might go wrong.
I'm just keeping my heads borrowed done and like healing word at the ready.
Okay.
You guys see how one of the girls stands on the highest platform and takes a blindfold and prepares herself, and there's a drum roll. But the moment that she's done blindfolding herself, there is an absolute silence in the tent. On the outside, however, there are still noises. Someone is shouting, and you hear several feet running, and some horses neigh. Then the girl drops, and just 1 feet from the floor, she unfolds her wings and she flies back up, and a huge applause erupts. 3 girls land and make a bow, and after they leave the arena, you guys hear someone rush into the tent. "Fire! Fire! The stables of Liberty, Fennon! We need the people to extinguish. Is Mr. Fennon here?"
Well, Vera is rushing out because her horse are in the stables.
Crap, my stuff isn't there. Like, no!
I think
She just
Liberty
like
is cutting
on
it
one hand like grabs Amaryllis and on the other hand she grabs Cordo and she's like rushing out.
Alright, what do the others do?
I
Liberty is in
grab-
all states, he just runs off.
Action dash, bonus action dash. I'm gonna just double dash.
I will
dash.
I will guidance her.
Alright, so you all, I assume, go to Liberty's stables?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. At that place, you guys see already a chain with people, of people with buckets. You see that the reed of the roof is on fire and the sound of panicking horses can be heard. What would you like to do?
I will drop the children and run inside.
Why
Sure.
not leave the children outside?
That's why she
But
dropped the
I said
children.
I dropped the children and run inside.
Oh, drop! I thought you said grab.
No.
Drop.
No, drop. I will drop the children, throw open the doors, start like unhinging, like this is my OC panic and knowing what to do, but like I will start unhinging every stable till all the horses run out.
Alright, so you see already like you do that and the horses just run out as soon as possible. Cordo, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Creator Destroy Water at 2nd level.
Sure.
And just
Go
make
for
it rain. Literally. On the fire.
Sure. 2nd level. Can you level it up? At higher level, should we?
And
create
an
more-
additional 10 gallons of water.
Well,
more
you
water.
see-
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Hey.
So you basically make it rain onto the fire, which really works. Anyone else wanting to do something?
Are the horses hurt?
You see, as Cordo is creating is creating water on top of the fire, you see that the horses started running out one by one,
Okay.
basically into the pastry because hey, right doors are happening to be open. Into the
Well,
True.
I would like to walk around the building, see if I see anything suspicious to would have caused the fire.
It is still rumbling. There's still a lot of rain going on and lightning and thunder. You roll me a nature check.
We have angered Odin. Or no, Thor. He mad.
We have
He angry.
he angry indeed.
That's 14.
You can see from this kind of thunder that it's probably that caused it.
Amaryllis wants to say a thing.
Yes.
Kayri wants to say. Kayri like lives here, so Kayri would know what like. Is this a fire brigade a la you make a line with a bucket?
Yes.
Or is this? Then Kayri's going to be a good civilian and join the bucket line.
Sure. You as
I
you
am.
start
Yeah.
supporting the bucket line, you notice that at the end there is just this one poor overworked priest who's just creating water to fill the buckets.
Oh
And he is looking very happy that you made the line a bit longer because now you can actually reach the river a bit better.
no! I just like give this man a look of if I had create water, I would help you. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so
Maybe somebody would shape water, like shape it in the buckets, like
alright, someone else
your
wants to say
local
something still?
water genocide.
I'm actually gonna cast another creative
I
restore on
am.
my third level.
Going to do
Also create water.
Great
Sure.
Water third level, and it's literally just I'm just yeeting it all over.
First.
The fire. You're using it all
Yeah.
over the people. No, just kidding. No, gotcha.
All over
With
the
your
fire.
help, guys, it is like the fire is easily extinguished. And Liberty looks at you and he's like, I have no clue what I would do without you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No, thank you. And
Also a question.
mm-hmm.
Can I please go inside? Because I want to see if I hope it's not my stash of sweets.
Oh, you are most welcome to stay the night here. I mean, it is
Thank
getting
you.
late, and I don't think the circus show will continue. Because it might be getting a bit dangerous, but you are welcome to stay overnight here. Amaryllis, Seku.
I'm really just going to look at the sky, just like with this look of absolute, like, what's the word, like this offended look, like we finally got circus. Now you do this, like this absolute look of like anger at the sky, just like.
Alright. So it is dinner time. You are most welcome to join me in dinner.
I brought dessert.
I will still be checking the stables for any animals, small kittens, whatever that might be left behind, eggs. See if there are like maybe small pieces of straw, because there's a lot of straw, and like
No.
a fire in that is, you
You're
know, when it's
fireproofing
put
the stable.
outside, there is not necessarily inside. So I'm checking if everything is out inside as well.
Fireproofing the stable, basically.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
Just checking if everything is okay.
Sure. That succeeds.
And then I will go check my horse.
Your horse is alright.
Horse is amazing.
Let me see. It is almost time.
Yes.
So I would assume
We'll be
that you guys have dinner with Lipty, and you will stay the night over there. Any
Kayri
roleplay
is
that you would like to?
Kayri is going
Kayri's
to
going home.
enjoy the opportunity to sleep in her own bed again after having like slept somewhere in the stable for the past few weeks. Just like
Gotcha.
my own bed.
Gotcha.
Hey, me? Yeah.
If you want to do roleplay, I would want to encourage you to do that next week. Because I kind of want to put some plot in here. If you're alright with that, Gordo, quick. Please.
I just wanted to ask, if there's a Liberty, is there a lip of coffee?
Yes, that's his wife.
That is for the share this with. Okay. So the next morning.
Ray wants
you
something
guys-
to say as well, I think.
Yeah, but it's outside of my view, so I couldn't see. Ray.
It was roleplay kind of. I wanted to do one last thing, but yeah.
We have 5 minutes left, and I kind of want to You know, give it
Yeah,
some
okay.
last little thing.
It's fine.
All the evening roleplay, we will move that to next week. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. So the next morning, you hear the town crier. Harry, Harry! For 2 months, a very valuable item is already lost. Marlefour Wemyss says she is sad about the theft in the museum. She would appreciate to welcome the object back in her private collection. She states that she will give the haber finder a lot of money. Harry! An elephant at the fair tripped and his trunk is now in a knot. Also, the price of lettuce raised with 2 copper pieces a head due to floods at the lettuce fields.
No.
The lettuce!
Last of all, our local Liberty, his farm got saved by a great group of citizens, as together with a lot of other locals, he extinguished the fire that and saved the horses from Stannis' horse home from a certain doom. And basically, he repeats this all over again. And that's
Can you repeat the name of the lady?
Technically, it was
Marlevour
Lippercoffee.
Wemyss.
And what was
Marlevour?
it that you lost?
I will place it in chat.
Also,
Is plot related like roleplay that comes out of this stuff still allowed because we still have 6 minutes?
Sure, but we also kind of need to. Yeah, whatever.
Because this is important. Everyone would like tug Rail. He's like, Rayla, I know we just came from there, but I think we should maybe go back to Strimeth.
Why to Strimeth?
And Rail's just like go to take her bag and take out the box with the plane shift thing and the letter. Open the box. Because I think they should go back to the museum.
Well, what is it?
It's an amulet that was in the cave with the weird fish. And Arco
But
found
like
it.
the museum is the museum in Strimeth?
Yeah, it says so in the letter.
Oh.
And Arco found it and then was like, yeah, I'm keeping it. And then he was like, he promised not to use it, but then he started wearing it. So then when he was like super asleep, after taking way too many of those pills, I stole it from him again. Because he was rude. And I put it back in the box where it belongs. And I think it should now go back to the museum.
Well, that depends what the reward is. Because if it's more worth on the black market, we're taking it to the black market.
As she says that, I am hitting her with my staff on the head. You know,
Ow!
I really think it should go back to the museum because it's kind of dangerous.
this
And
belongs in a museum.
That
Perhaps.
is where I'm going to leave it for today. We have 4 minutes left. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I did, honestly. We will be back next week with a new session. Like I said, like in the beginning, probably Elsa will not be here. But again, she will be alive. She will be there next week, the week after again. But yes, who goes first? That's just a rule here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Share this with your lip of coffee.
Do not share it with your thunderstorm that ruined your circus experience.
Share this with your
Share
wild
this
magic
with
cook.
your survivable horses.
What did you say, Cordo?
Share this with your wild magic cook.
Yes.
Share it with your
What is with the rogue perfume?
Yes.
Share
this with your holly jolly friendly neighborhood.
Idiots.
Excuse me?
Share this with your player who now has to figure out what perfume her artificer would like.
Share this with your OC panic the moment your DM was like, yeah, a barn is on fire.
Share this with your local perfume tester, but not in the way that you think.
Share this with your local artificer who would like for people to stop eating inedible things in her vicinity.
I wasn't eating, I was drinking.
Consuming.
There we go.
Share this with your DM who totally got her shit together at the start of the session. Like, totally.
Totally.
Share this
Totally.
with your child who just wanted to go to the circus.
Aww.
Guys, thank you for watching. Sharing is corridor caring. We'll see you next week. And good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.